So today, for Whatever Wednesday, as you can tell, we're still in the middle of moving, and as you can tell, it's utter bloody chaos, which means that we don't have a whole bunch of time to make videos and have fun. Hello, Matilda. You're gonna help me? So in the midst of the utter bloody chaos that is moving, I thought one thing I might do would be a book review, because I just finished a book. As some of you may remember, just kidding, none of you will remember, I'm doing a book jar this year with Patrick where I draw out a different title every time that I finish one, and then no matter what, I have to read that one. And the one that I pulled out most recently is Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk. Chuck P. Now, the basic plot of this book is that there's a group of 24, a lot of characters, like 24 people that are going on a writer's retreat, but it ends up being like they're trapped in a warehouse by the like host of the writer's retreat, and each of the characters has a story that they tell about something horrible in their life. It's more of a collection of short stories that are tied together with this narrative than an actual straightforward novel. And I hated it. I thought it was unnecessarily nasty. Hello. It read like a really like edgelord 15-year-old high school student that thinks that he's writing like this really like edgy dramatic story, but it was just gross and unnecessary. And there were a couple moments that I felt physically ill. Spoilers are fair game. I did think at one point I was going to vomit while I was reading it. There's a scene where everyone in this like reality show Big Brother type thing, writer's retreat, is starving, and they think that one of the people has died, so they start to eat them, and they're not dead. And that made me feel physically ill. 3 stories in it, of the short stories that I actually really enjoyed. The very last one, which is totally unrelated to anything else that's in the book, there's one called Exodus that was disturbing, but it didn't make me feel nauseous, but it was scary, but it wasn't like gross and edgy, but I really liked it. The first story in the book, which is called Guts, and that story's kind of infamous as apparently people used to faint while he was reading it. So I figured I would read a little passage for you so you could tell the kind of nasty nonsense that I just finished reading and why I hated it so much. This is a passage from Guts by Chuck Palahniuk. Chuck P. The best part of pearl diving was the inlet port for the swimming pool filter and the circulation pump. The best part was getting naked and sitting on it. As the French would say, who doesn't like getting their butt sucked? Still, one minute you're just a kid getting off, and the next minute you'll never be a lawyer. One minute I'm settling on the pool bottom, and the sky is wavy light blue through 8 feet of water above my head. The world is silent except for the heartbeat in my ears. The steady suck of the pool inlet hole is laughing at me, and I'm grinding my skinny white ass around on that feeling. One minute I've got enough air and my dick is in my hand. The folks are at work and my sister's got ballet. Nobody's supposed to be home for hours. My hand brings me right to getting off, and I stop. I swim up to catch another big breath, and I dive down to settle on the bottom. I do this again and again. This must be why girls want to sit on your face. The suction is like taking a dump that never ends. My dick hard and getting my butt eaten out. I do not need air. My heartbeat is in my ears. I stay under until bright stars of light start whirling around in my eyes. Then I let it happen. Big white gobs start spouting the pearls. It's then that I need some air, and when I go to kick off against the bottom, I can't. My feet are under me. My ass is stuck.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Getting one knee up, getting one foot tucked under me, I get to half standing where I feel the tug against my butt. Getting my other foot under me, I kick off against the bottom. I'm kicking free, not touching the concrete, and not getting air either. The heartbeat inside my head getting loud and fast, the bright sparks of light crossing and crisscrossing in my eyes, and I turn and look back, and it doesn't make sense. This thick rope, some kind of snake, blue-white and braided with veins, has come up out of the pool drain and is holding on to my butt.
Now I am gonna be sick.
Some of the veins are leaking blood, red blood that looks black underwater and drifts away from little rips in the pale skin of the snake. The blood trails away, disappearing in the water, and inside the snake's thin blue-white skin you can see lumps of some half-digested meal. So I kick at it, the rubbery, knotted skin and veins of it, and the more it seems to pull out of the pool drain, it's maybe as long as my leg now, but still holding tight around my butthole with another kick, I'm an inch closer to getting another breath. Still feeling the snake tug at my ass, I'm an inch closer to my escape. Knotted inside the snake, you can see corn and peanuts. You can see a long, bright orange ball. It's the kind of horse pill vitamin my dad makes me take, with extra iron and omega-3 fatty acids. It's seeing that vitamin pill that saves my life. It's not a snake. It's my large intestine, my colon pulled out of me, what doctors call prolapsed. It's my guts sucked into the drain. Those stories you hear about how animals caught in a trap will chew off their leg, well, any coyote would tell you a couple bites beats the hell out of being dead. Hell, even if you're Russian, someday you might just want those teeth. Otherwise, what you have to do is, you have to twist around. You hook one elbow behind your knee and pull that leg up into your face. You bite and snap at your own ass, you run out of air, and you will chew through anything to get that next breath. It's not something you tell a girl on the first date, not if you expect to kiss goodnight. If I told you how it tasted, you would never ever again eat calamari.
I am disgusted.
And that was the first chapter. Even though I really hated it, there were a couple really good stories that I would read again on their own, not in the whole narrative. There was a really interesting, decent twist at the end, but I still didn't like it, and so I would give it 2 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. If you like this, if you want more book reviews, let me know. Maybe that's something I can do. Who knows? Not me. We make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All of our social media info is down in our pants. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Because I need the validation.